Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're in my wife's 2024 Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport L all-wheel drive. And in this video, we'll be seeing what it's like in the snow. We got about 4 to 6 inches of snow here in Northeast Ohio. Nothing too heavy or severe, but enough to tell you what it's like in the snow. I have the stock Bridgestone Ecopia AH4 all seasons on here. There's no winter tires on this vehicle. It's as stock as it gets. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see how it drives in the snow. Alright, we'll go ahead and start out in normal drive mode. This thing has a snow mode. We'll start in normal with traction control on, mess around a little bit and see what it's like. So I mean, it has no problem, you know, propelling you forward like an all-wheel drive system should. The front end does like to push. This is a heavy vehicle. This weighs about 3,800 pounds. So this thing will slide around on these all seasons pretty good. So let's see, you need to make an emergency stop. Does pretty decent on these all seasons, not too bad. The front end will push significantly. That extra ground clearance is super nice on this thing. You can literally go over anything. Okay, I mean, this really isn't showing anything. It just can literally just go over just this basic snow and stuff just fine. There's this guy on Instagram, I think his tag is Dad Advice, and he says just drive like you have a cup of water on your dash. And yeah, that's pretty wise words, because I mean, this thing does fine. Ooh, a little bit of oversteer, drifting. That's awesome. That's fun. That's cool. All right, now let's turn traction control off, or reduce traction control. I don't think you can turn it off on this without pulling fuses. Hondas are weird like that. Well, let's see what she can do. So you can do donuts in your CR-V Hybrid. Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. Give it a corner. Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and go into snow mode. So what snow mode does is it reduces your throttle response significantly. And it also, I believe, adjusts the torque distribution on the all-wheel drive system to, I think, 50-50. I can't find information on it, and if you guys in the comments can find some information on what it does with the torque distribution exactly, that'd be great. I mean, guys, I mean, this thing is pretty capable. You know, it doesn't have the Subaru all-wheel drive system. It's not a four-wheel drive vehicle. It's not going to perform like those. But in moderate winter conditions like this, it'll be just fine and no issues at all. It's like somebody ran off the road there. See if we can stop it a decent amount of time. Foot is to the floor with the brakes. See, this thing is pretty heavy, and you will just slide for days. So you really got to be careful with these all seasons, and you know, make sure you leave an appropriate stopping distance. Snow mode. See how it does out of a dig here. That's with traction control completely off. That's awesome. It'll get you out of a dig pretty nicely. Alright guys, so that'll conclude the video on the 2024 Honda CR-V Sport L Hybrid All-Wheel Drive Snow Review. It does pretty good. Better than your average car, you know, not like a Subaru or anything else, but good enough for the average buyer in the Midwest. If you have some heavy snow, I highly recommend you put winter tires on this, because these all seasons will tend to make this thing slide around pretty good. With some winter tires, this thing would be a beast. I've seen some other reviews on YouTube that shows the all-wheel drive system, and you know, it's not doing the greatest, but for the average buyer, this does perfectly fine. So stay tuned for more videos. Be sure to follow me on Instagram too, at Paul's Place YT, for some additional content behind the scenes and more videos on the Honda CR-V Hybrid. Please be sure to like the video as well if you enjoyed it. It helps push the video out to other people and let other people see it. So that would be super helpful if you guys can do that. And we'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.